For knives, one brand, zero marketing fluff. If you have been going back and forth between the Morakniv Garberg, Kansbol, Amberg, and Companion in 2026, and you cannot figure out which one is actually worth your money, you are in the right place. I have used all four of these knives in real outdoor conditions: bushcraft, camping, hunting prep, and everyday carry. And today, I am ranking them from number 7 all the way down to number 1 based on value, performance, and who each knife is actually built for. Let's get into it. Number 7, Morakniv Companion Heavy Duty MG Military Green. The Morakniv Companion Heavy Duty MG lands at number 7 on this list. And before anyone gets upset, let me be completely clear. This is not about quality, it is about value proposition. And in 2026, this specific variant simply does not justify choosing it over the other options in this lineup. The Companion Heavy Duty MG features a 4.1-inch carbon steel blade with a thicker spine of 3.2 millimeters compared to the standard Companion, a military green high-friction rubber handle, an overall length of 8.6 inches, and a weight of approximately 120 grams, including the plastic sheath. The price sits around $25 to $30 US. On paper, this sounds solid, and honestly, the carbon steel blade performs well. It takes a sharp edge quickly and holds it better than stainless in most field conditions. The problem is entirely about where it sits in the Morakniv ecosystem. You're paying a near mid-range price for a knife that still has a partial Tang construction, which means heavy prying and hard battening tasks carry real risk of handle failure over time. The military green colorway looks tactical and appealing on camera, but in a real outdoor scenario, a dark green knife dropped in brush or grass becomes nearly impossible to find, making the orange or high visibility versions of the same knife objectively more practical. The heavy-duty MG fills a narrow niche. Someone who specifically wants a thicker spine companion in a low-visibility finish. But for the price you're paying, stepping up to the Kansbol or saving a bit more for the Garberg makes far more sense in 2026. It is a capable knife in a weak position on the value ladder. Number 6, Morakniv Companion Spark. The Morakniv Companion Spark takes the number 6 spot, and this one genuinely hurts to rank this low because the idea behind it is smart. But smart ideas and smart execution are two different things. The Companion Spark is built on the standard Companion platform, a 4.1-inch stainless steel blade, high-friction rubber handle in either orange or black, overall length of 8.6 inches, and a total weight of around 98 grams. What makes it unique is the integrated fire striker built directly into the spine of the handle, turning what is essentially a budget knife into a 2-in-1 survival tool for approximately $20 to $22 US. Sounds great on paper. Here is the real-world problem. The fire striker position on the handle means that when you grip the knife naturally for cutting tasks, your palm is partially in contact with the striker area, which creates discomfort during extended use and makes the grip feel slightly compromised compared to the clean handle of a standard Companion. More importantly, the striker itself produces inconsistent sparks depending on the angle and pressure you apply. And once you have used a dedicated ferro rod even once, you will never go back to the handle integrated version. A quality standalone ferro rod costs $5 and performs 3 times better. The Companion Spark is the kind of knife that looks amazing in a gear haul video and then lives at the bottom of a pack because it does neither job, cutting nor fire starting, as well as dedicated tools. It is a genuine recommendation only for ultralight hikers who are counting every gram and every item count. And even then you need to accept the performance trade-offs consciously. Everyone else should spend the same money on a standard Companion and a separate striker. Number 5, Morakniv Companion Standard Stainless. The Morakniv Companion in its standard stainless configuration holds number 5. And I want to say this clearly. The fact that a knife this legendary is ranked 5th on any list is a testament to how strong this entire Morakniv lineup actually is, not a criticism of the Companion itself. The standard Companion has a 4.1-inch stainless steel blade, a high-friction rubber handle available in multiple colors, including the highly visible orange, which I always recommend for outdoor use. Overall length of 8.6 inches and a featherweight 67 grams on the scale. The price is the most remarkable thing about this knife. At $15 to $18 in 2026, there is no knife on earth that competes with the Companion at this price point. The steel is Swedish Sandvik 12C27 stainless, which is far better than the mystery steel you find in cheap knives from other brands at the same price. The factory edge is sharp out of the box. The rubber handle gives you a secure grip even in wet or cold conditions, and the plastic sheath has a simple but reliable retention system. The reason the Companion sits at number 5 rather than higher is its build limitations for serious outdoor tasks. The spine is 2.5 millimeters thick, which makes it adequate for light to medium cutting, but nervous making for hard battening through dense wood. The partial tang construction is fine for normal use, but becomes a liability the moment you push the knife beyond its design envelope. The Companion is an absolutely perfect knife for students, budget-conscious hikers, anglers, and anyone needing a reliable daily outdoor tool. But if you're building a serious kit for bushcraft, hunting, or survival, the knives above it on this list will serve you better. Number 4. Morakniv Amberg. The Morakniv Amberg earns number 4 on this list as one of Morakniv's newer releases designed specifically for hunters and those who process game or fish in the field. And within its intended use case, it is genuinely one of the best purpose-built knives the brand has ever produced. The Amberg features a 3.8-inch laminated steel blade, which is Mora's premium steel construction combining a high-carbon steel core for edge retention and hardness with stainless steel cladding on the outer layers for corrosion resistance, giving you the best of both worlds in a single blade. The handle is crafted from stabilized birch wood with a finger guard, providing a warm, natural feel that premium knife users expect at this price range, along with a pronounced thumb ramp on the spine for controlled detail work. Overall length is 8.3 inches. Weight is approximately 90 grams. And the price in 2026 sits at $55 to $65 depending on your retailer. The Amberg is specifically designed for skinning, field dressing, and meat processing tasks. The blade geometry with its slightly curved edge and slim tip is optimized for slicing cleanly through skin and separating tissue without tearing, which hunters will immediately recognize as exactly what they need. Where the Amberg falls short for a higher ranking is its partial tang construction, which limits its versatility in heavy-duty bushcraft tasks. And its specialization means that if hunting and fishing are not your primary activities, you're paying premium money for a knife that will not be in your hand as often as it should. It is a specialist tool, and specialists deserve specialist tools. Just make sure you are actually that specialist before investing. Number 3. Morakniv Kansbol. The Morakniv Kansbol takes number 3 and honestly deserves far more attention than it gets in 2026, consistently overshadowed by the Garberg's full tang marketing despite being a genuinely superior choice for a large segment of outdoor users. The Kansbol features a 3.2-inch robust stainless steel blade with a thick 3.2mm spine, a high-friction rubber handle with a pronounced finger guard for safety during hard-use tasks, overall length of 7.5 inches, and a weight of approximately 110 grams with sheath. The price sits at $40 to $50, placing it in the mid-range bracket where it delivers exceptional value. What makes the Kansbol special is its balance of size, strength, and versatility. The shorter blade might seem like a downgrade compared to the Garberg, but in real-world use, hiking, campsite food prep, light wood processing, hunting day trips, and general outdoor tasks, a 3.2-inch blade handles the vast majority of situations you will actually encounter. The thicker spine gives you confidence for moderate battening and wood processing without the full tang price premium. The finger guard on the Kansbol is one of the best in the Mora lineup, making it a safe choice even during fatigued or cold weather use when grip security matters most. The rubber handle sheds water, resists freezing temperatures, and stays grippy even when coated in blood or fish slime. The reason it sits at number 3 rather than higher is purely the partial tang construction. For serious wilderness survival or dedicated bushcraft practitioners who push their knives hard every single day, the Garberg's full tang provide the confidence margin the Kansbol cannot match. But for the majority of outdoor users, the Kansbol is arguably the most practical, best value knife in the entire Morakniv lineup. Number 2. Morakniv Garberg Stainless Steel. The Morakniv Garberg in stainless steel holds number 2, and this knife genuinely changed the Morakniv brand when it launched because it was the first full Tang knife the company had ever produced, a significant milestone for a brand that built its reputation on partial Tang knives. The Garberg Stainless features a 3.9-inch full Tang blade made from Sandvik 12C27 stainless steel, a high-friction rubber handle that is bolted directly onto the Tang, with visible screws on the sides, making handle replacement or customization possible. An overall length of 8.3 inches and a weight of 160 grams, noticeably heavier than the rest of the Mora lineup. The price in 2026 is approximately $65 to $75 and comes with Morakniv's excellent multi-mount sheath system, which is MAL compatible for tactical vest or pack attachment. The full Tang construction is the Garberg's defining feature and its strongest selling point. You can batten this knife through hardwood, use the pommel for light hammering, pry with controlled force, and never once worry about the handle separating from the blade under stress. For bushcraft practitioners, survivalists, and serious wilderness users, this is a meaningful upgrade over every partial Tang knife in the lineup. The stainless steel version earns the number 2 position rather than number 1 for one specific reason. Corrosion resistance is excellent, but edge retention and ease of field sharpening lag behind the carbon steel version. In a survival scenario where you need to restore a working edge with a basic river stone, stainless steel demands more work and more skill than carbon steel. The Garberg Stainless is the right choice if you work in coastal, humid, or salt-heavy environments where rust is a genuine daily concern. And for that user, it might actually be the number 1 knife on this list. Number 1. Morakniv Garberg Carbon Steel. The Morakniv Garberg in carbon steel is number 1 on this list, and it is not a particularly close contest once you understand what separates it from everything else in the Morakniv lineup. The Garberg Carbon Steel shares the same full Tang platform as its stainless sibling, 3.9-inch blade, rubber handle bolted to the Tang with replaceable hardware, overall length of 8.3 inches, weight of 160 grams, and the same multi-mount MAL compatible sheath, but the blade steel changes everything. High carbon steel takes a sharper initial edge than stainless, holds that edge significantly longer under hard use, and most critically for real field situations, it is dramatically easier to sharpen with basic tools. A few strokes on a smooth river stone, a leather strop, or even the spine of another knife can restore a working edge on carbon steel. That ease of field maintenance is not a minor convenience. It is a survival advantage. The full Tang construction makes the Garberg Carbon the most structurally robust knife in the entire Morakniv catalog, capable of battening through dense hardwood, surviving accidental drops on rock, handling prying tasks that would destroy lesser knives, and striking a ferro rod with the spine to produce fire-starting sparks, something the stainless version cannot reliably do. The carbon steel blade will develop a patina over time, which actually increases its corrosion resistance once seasoned. But it does require basic maintenance. Keep it dry, apply a thin layer of oil after wet use, and wipe it down after contact with acidic materials like citrus or blood. That maintenance routine takes 30 seconds and pays back a knife that will outlast you if cared for properly. In 2026, the Morakniv Garberg Carbon Steel is the best value full Tang outdoor knife available at any price point, and at $65 to $80 is practically a steal. So there is your complete Morakniv ranking for 2026. Number 7, the Companion Heavy Duty MG. Number 6, the Companion Spark. Number 5, the Standard Companion. Number 4, the Amberg. Number 3, the Kansbol. Number 2, the Garberg Stainless. And your number 1 pick, the Morakniv Garberg Carbon Steel. Drop a comment below and tell me which knife you're carrying right now or which one you're planning to pick up. I read every single one. If this breakdown helped you make a decision, hit like and subscribe because next week we're doing a full field test of the Garberg Carbon Steel in real bushcraft conditions. See you in the next one.